All right, it's Friday. A day ends in Y. That means we have more crime, unfortunately, happening in Southwest Florida. We also have a fly buzzing us right now in the studio. I don't know what's going on with that. It's Fugitive Friday here on NBC2.
And we are joined by Trish Routte with SWFL Crime Stoppers, and she is going to show us who we need to be on the lookout for.
Absolutely, and we're starting off our list this week with a North Fort Myers woman who has a dangerous history of repeatedly getting behind the wheel while intoxicated. Erica Brown is currently wanted on a felony charge of violating her probation after her third DUI arrest. To date, Brown has been booked 9 times in the Lee County Jail on charges including theft, resisting arrest, DUI with property damage, and disorderly intoxication. This 37-year-old felon recently spent 2 months behind bars for her less than law-abiding ways and was released on terms of probation, which she has since violated. Brown is 5'8", 180 pounds, and was last known to be living in Central Fort Myers. And upon her arrest, she will be held without bond. Next up is a guy who has been pushing poison in our community for nearly 2 decades. A brand new warrant for the arrest of Bernard Mabin was issued last week after he violated terms of his probation on the heels of his arrest for the possession of cocaine. Mabin was initially pulled over for a traffic stop, and when officers approached the driver's side window, they immediately noticed an overwhelming scent of marijuana. Mabin claimed that there were no drugs in the car. However, officers spotted a baggie of pot clearly visible in the car and later found more weed and cocaine tucked in the waistband of his underwear. Mabin was eventually found guilty and placed on 18 months of state probation, which he violated earlier this month when he tested positive for cocaine in his system. To date, Mabin has been busted 13 times in Lee and Charlotte counties for battery, domestic violence, grand theft, and lots of drug-related charges. This repeat offender is 6'1", 190 pounds, and will celebrate his 40th birthday next week, hopefully in the confines of a jail cell. Also on the run this final Friday of May is a guy who went to extreme measures in his fruitless effort to keep himself out of jail. Adam Roseman currently faces 2 felony warrants for his arrest after violating probation following an arrest for resisting an officer with violence, 2 counts of drug possession, depriving an officer of a means of communication, and battery on a law enforcement officer. Deputies stopped Rosemont when they spotted him riding a bike in traffic at night with no lights on, putting himself and others in danger. Rosemont was agitated from the get-go, and after officers found drugs and needle caps and he realized that he was about to go to jail, the 33-year-old bolted. After a brief foot chase, Rosemont got into a physical scuffle with the deputy, punching him in the face, ripping out his earpiece and police radio, and tossing his handcuffs away from the officer. It took the sting of a taser strike to bring him into compliance, after which he was jailed for 6 months locally, followed by another 7 months in prison. He ended up on probation, which he violated earlier this month. Rosemont has 10 bookings on his rap sheet on charges of drugs, fraud, resisting, obstruction, and DUI. He is 5'10", 220 pounds, and was last known to be hanging his hat on Fort Myers Beach. And our final fugitive of the day is a fraudster who tried to make a quick buck renting out a home that he had zero connection to. Greg Ulrich is now wanted for violating his probation on a charge of scheme to defraud. The victim said he found a reasonably priced place to rent while searching on Facebook Marketplace. When he went through who he thought was the landlord, he forked over a $1,000 cash deposit to secure his move-in. But when he called back a few days later for things like the keys, his calls weren't returned and Ulrich was suddenly nowhere to be found. As it turns out, Ulrich had pulled the same scam on at least 2 other victims who were also out about $1,000 each. The real owner of the home, by the way, lived in Canada and had no idea of who Ulrich even was. Back in April, Ulrich pled no contest to the charges and was placed on 24 months of probation, which he violated barely 2 months in. This 44-year-old felon has 7 local priors for grand theft, fraud, and DUI, with additional jail time in Hillsborough County. He is 5'11", 220 pounds, and was last known to be living in Cape Coral. And upon his arrest, he will be held without bond in the Lee County Jail. And as always, if you recognize any of the fugitives we featured here today, you're asked to call the Crime Stoppers hotline. That number is 1-800-780-TIPS. All callers will remain anonymous and will be eligible for a cash reward of up to $3,000. Nice way for some summer cash. Go on vacation, do something good for yourself and for your community.
Sounds like a win-win to me.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thanks, Trish.
Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Thanks so much, Trish.